Hello, my name's Jack,
I'm Evie.
and we're doing a podcast on music. So I know for those of you that have listened to me in this Parker's podcast that Evie was a guest star on one of the
Segments?
Thank you, segments that we did. She was very opinionated on what I had to say. So we decided, how about we recommend each other some music? And I started off giving her song recommendations. And I didn't really know Evie's music taste other than she really liked Taylor Swift to the point where she also really liked Metallica. Now, I am a fan of like 80s metal as well, but I didn't know what you had and hadn't listened to, so I didn't want to give you a song you had already, already gone off. So I tried to lean more into like the softer songs, the lovey-dovey songs. I don't listen to a lot of them. Kind of like off-the-rail artists.
Yeah,
sort
I
of.
haven't really heard of any of them except for one of them.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I started off with the song Where Do You Go by Floor. Now, I personally really like Floor. I enjoy their music. It's not something I listen to every day, but I like it. Evie, on the other hand...
Well, I've only heard one song from them because it was only the song Jack recommended to me. This song sounds
How many stars you give it? Out of 5?
I give it a 2 out of 5, which is crazy for me because I love music.
Yowza!
Yeah. Yowza, for real. That's how I felt when I listened to this song. Dude, this song, I don't know. It just, like I said to you, it sounds like a no copyright YouTube song. Or like when you're like at like a presentation and they like take a break from speaking and they play like a slideshow and they're playing music. That's what it felt like.
It's like an intermission. And
yes.
Intermission music.
That's how it felt. Also, it's kind of like Paramore. It's kind of giving Paramore vibes, just a little
Paramore.
bit. But it just
something about it, I guess.
Something about it. Like the lyrics are cute. The lyrics are super cute, and I like them. I just don't like how it like all goes together, and the guy's voice doesn't go along with the music choice in the background. Like I feel
That's
like it
fair.
just doesn't like.
Now you know
sense.
how I feel about Taylor Swift.
Really, that's how you feel about Taylor
That
Swift?
is how I feel about
What
Taylor
the heck?
Swift.
Okay, this is a story for another time. I can't even right now. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. If it was Paramore, it would be better.
Okay, I can't even argue with that. I love Paramore.
Yeah, Paramore is so good. And so like when I listen to music, I don't know if all people do this, but like I see little movie scenes in my brain, like little music videos and stuff like that. And this one, I described it as the scene for this one is a super cringe girl on a dance floor after having like a high school makeover, but
awful.
That just consists of her like taking off her glasses all dramatically and then like clumping her mascara more and
her hair,
her very curly hair that she got bullied for in elementary school.
Oh my god, Breakfast Club. I love Breakfast. Breakfast Club.
Okay, so she's all different now, and then the boy that's like had a crush on her since elementary school just like looks at her like ominously across the room while she's dancing on her own all by herself. That's kind of that's how it exactly like that's how it felt. But take off your glasses and straighten your hair.
I'd rather
and clump your mascara. That's what I said.
I don't wear makeup.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But I would not add this to my playlist, and I hope I never listen to it.
Oh my god! Okay. Alright, well, so that was obviously a miss. I tried something else, and it was a longer song, and I thought, okay, maybe this will be a little bit better, because if Evie likes Metallica, God knows she likes a little bit of the longer songs. I was wrong! But I tried Belly the Deepest Love by Towers, which don't laugh at me. I listen to this song when I feel silly.
When I feel
silly.
when I feel silly.
When I'm thinking about my girlfriend, I'm like, aw.
Ew.
Yeah, disgusting.
That's
awful.
disgusting.
But it
That's
also
cute.
kind of reminded me of Taylor Swift, so I was like, let me give it a try
Really?
to Evie.
See, okay.
Like, in a good way.
In a good way.
Good way. That sounds really
that's-
bad after I just
Yeah,
said that I
you
did
hate
not
Taylor
Taylor
Swift,
Swift.
Yeah, I give this one a 4 out of 5 stars, which is
Ooh.
better than the first one. I also said that it kind of reminded me of a Taylor Swift song, "Exile" by Taylor Swift and Bon Iver. It was giving those vibes. Also, kind of. Honestly, everybody says this guy's name differently.
Oh, like Hosier.
Yeah, Hoosier. Indiana Hoosiers. Anyways, so it's kind of giving that too. It was just too long for me because it gets boring for me to hear like. I know that I like Metallica and I like long songs, but I don't like the song was just so like very very repetitive, but
melancholy.
Like, yeah,
understood.
Yeah, and it was just too like. They can't see my hands. It was just too. For me, you know what I mean? Like
the opening of the fingers and then closing out at the end.
That's exactly how it was.
Like there was a big boom and then it quieted.
Yeah, it was just too slow for me.
Interesting.
Like I said, like I'm not a long song person unless it's like grunge or like rock, like Alice in Chains. Love them. How much of that have you heard? Have you heard
Alice in Chains?
Yeah. Do you like them?
I do. I don't listen to them
I'll recommend you
though.
Okay, in the beginning of the song, it sounds like some trumpet, like, circus, like, intro. Like, who is about to come walking out on a tightrope? Because that just kind of threw it off. And it was only in the beginning, too. It never happened again.
Yep.
It was kind of getting like the Beatles, but not in a good way. I love the Beatles. Just like how the Beatles are, like, weird and quirky and, like, adding weird stuff in the beginning of their songs.
Of course you like the Beatles.
I love... Am I silent, or was I silenced with that one? Because
that's
what
up
does
to
that
you.
even mean? I think I was silenced.
You look like someone who would like the Beatles.
I like that. Okay, the song was really pretty though, and I enjoyed it a lot. I just gotta give you some crap, Jack, because I really do. I feel like I would listen to it while I'm like crying or like reminiscing on something. Like for this cinematic scene in my head, it's kind of a love beginning and ending at the same, like, through a whole thing. It kind of sounds like a song that would be in Twilight.
No!
Like, you know, their little flower field that they lay in and then, like, goes back to in all the movies. Yeah.
I actually cannot tell you the one. I know I've watched Twilight, but I could not tell you when I watched it.
Oh my gosh.
Other than I was really, really tiny.
Really tiny? Just a
really small.
That's probably a good movie to watch when you're a tiny little guy.
I was really into vampires as a kid. Like,
of course you were.
Hey, whoa! Like, I loved Marceline from Adventure Time.
Oh my gosh, you would.
My mom showed me, like, Interview with the Vampire. I was like, why not Twilight? I didn't like it, but I watched all of it.
The cover of the song is trees, so that also added to the Twilight vibe for me, just because looking at
foresty.
It. Yeah, foresty, like he just, like, Edward literally just took Bella up and, like, they're in a tree and they're
you
just,
gotta
like,
stop with the Twilight.
That's how it felt. And it kind of also gave, like, the folklore cover by Taylor Swift because there's trees and stuff like that, so I liked that. If this song was done differently, which it's done by that artist, but if it was done differently or, like, covered by someone,
sure,
I think it'd be cool, like kind of like a folk country artist singing it, like Flatland Cavalry. I love them. It'd be cool with, like, I don't know, I'll have to show you some of their music because their voices go along really well, and I think that'd be good for this song. And I would add this to my playlist, maybe. Just depends.
Okay, alright,
Just depends.
And then the last song was A Temporary High by Aurora. Now, I love Aurora. There is probably not a single song of hers that I dislike, which is actually really insane because I'm very, very picky about my music, but I love her as an artist. I even own a record of the album that this song is on, actually. which is it's awesome. It's awesome, and she's a great person. And I was like, I gotta recommend some Aurora to Evie. If that sounds a little familiar, she did do Runaway, which was a big thing was it on TikTok?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the only other song I know of her, I think. Like, if I heard some other ones, I'm sure I have. But I've never heard of this song before.
Yeah, have you seen Elsa 2?
Yeah.
She sings, oh my god, what does she sing? She sings one of them. Into the Woods.
Oh.
Into the Unknown. Into the Woods. Into the Unknown.
That's in the second one?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
God. I don't know.
Like,
okay.
Okay.
No, but that's just weird. I don't know. They kind of clumped together to me. I saw them both. So
Oh, real?
I don't know. Yeah.
I've never seen the second one.
What? You need to see it. It was good, I think. I actually don't remember. But anyways, so for A Temporary High by Aurora, I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars.
Woo!
We need to get
win 5 out of 5. I need
we need a button. That
where's
goes,
the button? Yeah, I don't know. Bro, we had a button at one point. I just don't know where it is.
But yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5, which is pretty good for me. It's not hard to get a high rating on a song for me. I love music.
Apparently it is.
It's hard for me to get a low rating. So when you gave me a song I didn't really like, I was just like, wow.
I just suck that badly.
You really just do. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
Just kidding. So yeah, 5 out of 5. I like the way... I love when songs, like, fade into the song.
Mm-hmm.
Not, like, when you have the Spotify setting to fade into each other.
But
when the song, like, fades into it and it, like, adds to it, I don't know, it just kind of, like, gives something to it. You know what I mean? It's like when a painting has texture. You know what I mean?
That's a good analogy. Yeah. I like that.
I like the suspense kind of build up before the, like, beat drop thing that happens in the song. It's not like a beat boom. Like, it's... It just adds it's the drop before the different rhythm of the song, and I really liked that. It's just this very like teenage coming of age movie. It feels, and I picture like different scenes in my head and like love songs type of thing. Like it's kind of like that. My understanding of the song is like it's kind of like the euphoric and exhilarating feeling of being in love, but like it's a fleeting love.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, I don't know. I really like this song. I actually wrote and, like, thought the least on the doc for this song, but I just didn't really know what else to say. I said more on the songs I didn't like than the ones that I did, because I think, I don't know, music, it's just hard to put it into words. Because
it's easier to feel rather than...
you have to listen to it before
analyze it. Yeah.
And songs are like poems, and they can mean something different to everybody. So, like, even though this song probably has a specific meaning that she wrote it about, like, it could be different for me, and it could be different for you. Yeah. And that's why I love music so much, and poetry at that, is that it's just, like, it's so broad. Like, it connects people in a way. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
All right, well, we only did 3, and then next time, whenever that will be, Evie will be recommending me songs, and I get to rip into her. Now...
Rip into me?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'm scared.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.